Hello everyone, welcome back to another belated episode of Simply Investing. I know it's been a while. I finally got a good means of recording videos, don't have a crappy phone anymore, so hopefully I can get some good videos going forward in the future for you guys. Just wanted to let everyone know I'm still doing this. I've just been very busy, but I will be posting at the end of every week my general trade positions in my account, so that way people know what I'm investing in. There are a lot of stocks that I do invest in one time, do quick ups and downs, so those are kind of hard to keep track of because they're kind of done pretty quickly and pretty on a daily basis. But I just wanted to kind of touch base on the general savings method. You know, that seems to be the number one thing people can't get a grasp of is just saving for your future. And you could say some people have the mentality of, well, not gonna live forever, so I could die tomorrow, so let me spend it and be happy today. Well, I mean, you could take it like that, but what are the odds that you get into an accident and then you need some serious medical care and you don't die? So that's what you need the money for. Especially if a lot of people are saying they want to retire earlier than the last generation. We're talking like late 40s, early 50s. This is probably a good start to do it, especially if you're in your 20s. This is probably what you want to do. I'd say once you found yourself your strong career, even if you haven't found the company that you're going to work for, invest in your 401k. As soon as that becomes available, invest a lot, especially when you're young. If you're young and you have no kids, I would easily put 8 to 10% in, easily, because you don't need it. Just put it away. 8 to 10%, maybe 12%. Try to max it out every year at the $18,500. I would also put some into two trading brokerages. One will be for your dividend-bearing accounts. So this one will have a larger sum of money in blue chip stocks that generate high dividends. All you do is once a month, put money into there, a couple $100 every month, and you should be good if you do that for the next 20 years. Now, you could also use the Robinhood app as your second form, where you could put $25 a week or $50 a week or whatever you want to do every week, and try to do your own personal trading, because that one might help because you can slowly build up to a great amount in there. But you could also use Ameritrade or Scottrade or any one of the brokerage houses. And then finally, I would say you want to have two savings accounts. One, primarily your Roth IRA, dumping $2,500 in, and two, just a general savings account. That doesn't yield a lot of interest right now, but it's always good to have liquid cash for emergencies. You don't want to tie up everything in something that you can't get your money out of. So you always want to make sure you have at least 2 years of bills worth in your savings account. I'd say minimum 2 years. I'd say good practice would be, now after the 2008 financial crisis, probably have 3 or 4 years of bills saved up. That way if you ever lose your job and you can't find one for a few years, not a problem. Or even if you lose your job and you want to go start your own business, you got plenty of capital to let you run through. I think I'll do a more formal video on it, but it's just something I've noticed that no one's saving, especially millennials. Like, you tell them you can gain 5%, they're like, well, I think I can do better. Well, that's not what the wealthy do. The wealthy do, okay, I'll take the 5%, but I'll also save some money to do both. But if you can't do both, take the 5%, take what you can get, and then when something better comes along, you upgrade. Don't ever say, well, I think I can do better, it's just 3%. It's 3%, it's 3%. Like, an extra dollar is an extra dollar. That's how you should. If every $100 was making you $3, then yeah, let's get it done. especially if you're young, because at that point you don't need high interest or quick gains to cover gaps. You take every advantage that is presented to you, and you will succeed on that. As far as my portfolio, I'm up 30%. I'm up 19% for the month. Got a couple stocks I am watching, although don't know what's going to happen. But JCPenney is one of them. I don't know if they can make a rebound or not, but that's why they're on my watch list. But hopefully they can start turning around, making some good quarters, and that'd be a good stock to pick. Sprint's another company I'm watching. Just sitting there waiting to see if they grab a little bit more market share. I do have to say though, I have seen that Sprint's coverage is a lot better than it was 10 years ago. Like, you get much better LTE coverage, which it's a very underrated company. I'm also keeping Fit in mind because I still think Fit's gonna break through. It's just a matter of time before people realize how much money is in those. Is how much value is in that information that they gather that you can use to gather on athletes every day. Just a matter of time for someone says, "Oh, that's amazing." Definitely started buying more of Tesla. They're on the right track. I think it's going to be a very strong company, and it's going to be here for a long time. Elon Musk has very linear projections for it, so it's probably going to be here for a while. And I think they're not following suit to what a lot of other car manufacturers are doing, which is overproducing and then causing dealerships to overpurchase. And now you're way down with new car inventory and used car inventory. So, and with subprime lending going down as more and more people default on it, I can only safely assume that Tesla will be right up there, because if they're making this value with, I think it was about 80,000 cars delivered last year or quarter, and that's way lower than the industry standard, I think they're going to be great. Although I think what could happen is, for the electric car market, if one good person decides to make an electric car that's really good, that's economic, like, you don't need all the touchscreens, you don't need all the self-driving, but make something so that the average American can afford it again, not something that's $35,000, $40,000. Let's try to make a car that's like in the $15,000 range. I guarantee you that company will blow up. Or if Tesla gets a $15,000 car out to the market. Now that's probably not their target, because I kind of place them more in the Mercedes and BMW bracket, the more luxury brands. They're great cars, very, very luxurious. They're worth every penny, but I don't see them coming out with a $15,000 car. I do see a competitor coming out one day and making a car that the average American can afford. And if you build a plant and set it up with minimal cost structure, you don't have to worry about laying off people either down the road. So I think it could be successful. I'm just waiting for one of those companies to pop its head up so we can start investing in it. Other than that, all I've been doing is looking at power stocks, anything that gives a dividend, because I think power is going to be great during this Trump administration. Banking stocks have been kind of dwindling down. Made a lot of money off of them. If you watch my earlier videos, I've been saying buy Bank of America. I bought Bank of America in droves, and it went up, and it's still worth a lot more than what it is. But all the bank stocks are up, except for Ally. I don't see Ally going anywhere, so that's my personal opinion. I would say if anyone who's invested in Citizens Bank, do pay attention, because there is a law firm holding a lawsuit on them for falsifying investor data to investors. But with that, all I've got, just do a quick video saying, hey, I'm back. I got a good means to do the car ride videos again, and I'm hopefully get a good camera so I can just do my desk videos. With that saying, see you guys next time. Remember, respect the process, follow it. Always do your due diligence, and don't ever invest in anything you don't understand. With that, I'll have another video out soon. Thank you guys, and looking forward to getting back at this.